Untitled Chapter, and thank you once again for joining me. My name is Lord Aramil, and today we'll be talking about a few cool things that'll be going on, primarily on this channel. Now, I'm going to break with tradition a little bit, as my tankard is dirty, and instead have a nice goblet of Dr. Pepper. It's even better, because, I don't know if you can quite, yeah, it is definitely a Lord of the Rings goblet, with none other than Aragorn's face upon it. Tastes like Dunedain. Alright. Let's see here. We've got a lot of really cool things coming up, and I'm really excited about it. So, tomorrow we have a 1-year anniversary for the Minecraft series, where myself and several other people who have helped to build Nardu Hall will come together online, and there will be a build contest, and it should be fun. Let's see. We should have probably four or five people all together, and each person will build a cottage, a small house in Nardu Hall, and I'll be playing as judge. So I'll just kind of wander around and be commenting on this, that, or the other, and I plan to live stream the whole thing. So that'll be starting at 11:45 tomorrow, a.m., of course. So I think it'll be like 15 minutes of like, okay, here we are, this is how it's going to go, and then a 1-hour build period for everybody to just do what they can, and we'll see what happens. It should be fun. That's really what it all boils down to. I haven't quite decided what the prize will be. I want both an in-game and out-of-game prize, so we'll figure that out. Let's see. Beyond that, I am currently working with my good friend Ashenra on a new Minecraft series, which will be more adventure-based. It's not going to be just us building something. We're actually going to be, we've installed a bunch of mods. We've actually already recorded first few episodes, which is kind of unfortunate because we realized that our mod pack, our list of mods, yes, our list of mods is a little outdated. So we are currently working on updating all of those mods. We were playing with 1.7.10, and thus the first few episodes will be 1.7.10. But we have found that at least most of the mods that we were playing with also go up to at least 1.12. So we are going to, and it'll probably be a bit jarring, I'll admit, but we're going to try to update all of the mods, and then, cool, thank you, Taylor, and then just probably cheat in what we already had, and then work from there. I know that we're going to be playing mainly with Tinker's Construct, Thaumcraft, and Advanced Rocketry. Those are the big three. I'll be handling Tinker's Construct for the most part. Ashenra will be playing around with Thaumcraft, and the whole goal of the series is to get up into space. Ergo, Advanced Rocketry. I considered Galacticraft, but that really doesn't play well with any other mods, apparently. So, Advanced Rocketry it is. While we are upgrading, we might change our mod pack a little bit. So, the first few episodes will include a list of all the mods, and then it will change. So once we go up to 1.12, obviously it'll look different. Our base will be at least somewhat different. The whole layout probably will be shifted, but we'll get it all figured out. Now, let's see. When we do update, of course, there will be a nice announcement, and we'll just talk it out. Let's see. Right now, we are just doing it over LAN. We are hoping to set up something like, my dad was talking about setting up a Raspberry Pi, if you're familiar with that. But it's basically a miniature computer. Honestly, it's like this big. And apparently they can be set up to run Minecraft servers, so hell yeah. We'll continue to give it a try. If we can get everything set up and just running off of LAN, okay, whatever. But I would rather use a dedicated server. Let's see. Running through. Okay. Other things. I'm probably done with talking about D&D classes for the minute. I've kind of gone through all the big ones so far. Let's see. I'd like to do another DAG story podcast. Or talk about more DAG stuff in general. Mainly because this channel has kind of shifted over towards, or I should say, the podcast series has been leaning pretty heavily towards D&D. Yeah, just obviously. Just with all the D&D that I've been playing, and the lack of DAG this year, which has been absolutely terrible. I can actually almost feel my DAG reflexes atrophying. Words. I need more caffeine, obviously. That's for terrible. But yeah, I'd like to include some more DAG stuff in this podcast and on this channel in general. I'd like to do a bit more about anthropology, but that can be difficult and requires significantly more foresight than just a podcast or a Minecraft video. I actually have to research and be correct with things. I can't say like something along these lines. No, if I'm going to put out research, it better have been research. Because goddamn it, I have a degree in that, and I better know my shit. Oh. But let's see. So, a bit more DAG, a little bit more anthropology, a little bit more, kind of random shit. I've been getting into blacksmithing more this year, and that's really cool. So I'd like to include something to do with that. I haven't quite decided what, because I kind of don't want to have my laptop right there while I'm forging, because that sounds like a really good way to get my laptop to, just catch a few extra sparks and be ruined. So I'm still thinking on how best to handle that. Oh. been talking for about 10 minutes, and I've already gone through most of my talking points. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see. I would like to give a shout out to. Obviously, they'll probably never see us, but the Beardy Penguin is a YouTuber who is currently doing a Minecraft series that at least partially inspired the one I'm going to be doing with Ashenra. So credit where credit is due. I also have been following along with a YouTuber named Izzy, Izzy, who does a bunch of awesome Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, Total War videos. So shout out to both of them because they do awesome stuff. And if you like anything of what I just said, definitely give them a view. Beardy Penguin also does Kerbal Space Program, and he does it so much better than I could possibly imagine doing. Like, he's able to actually dock ships together, which I spent a couple hours trying to do, and it was bad. So yeah, very good YouTubers, and I suggest them. Let's see. In the realm of other videos, the trailer that I threw together for my new series with Ashenra should be dropping now, about now. So I think I told it to go public at noon. I can find out also, of course. Oh, cool. Aramil is live right now. My videos. No, it's still private. Okay. When is that set to be not private, though? Because I'm kind of interested to figure that out. Okay. Well, I think I can just quickly run and edit it and tell it to go public. Right. Visibility is scheduled, but... Oh, that's why. It's scheduled to go public in an hour. I'm sorry. So it'll be public at 1. Oh, right, because I wanted to be after this. So it's not to distract anyone from, me babbling about it. But let's see here. So there's that. I will have the first couple episodes probably edited and cleaned up and thrown out over the next few weeks. I'm hoping to go for at least 1 episode a week. I'm going to try and make it very regular. If there is significant interest in it, I might try to go more. If we can get, 10 likes per video, I'll probably try and make 2, maybe 3 a week. That would probably be pushing it because I'm trying to make it significantly better than Minority Wall videos, and there's a lot more editing involved with that. So, oh, I almost forgot. There we go. There we go. Yes. Louis is here. I did promise that I would always have a fur baby here for a good chunk of the video, or at least make an appearance. here is Louis. He was having a nap not too far away from me and is very upset that I have... okay. See you later, baby. No.
Sure, I figured the mail already came before I got mine down there.
Yep.
Oh. And I couldn't get my back door unlatched. So.
I'll come on and let you read a bit. Among other things, I try to be a good grandson. Alright. Anyways, let's see here. Where was I? Showed off the cat. Showed off the trailer, or well, talked about the trailer, talked about the series. Oh, well, hello, Uther. It's a pleasure to see you. I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's see. So, yeah. There will be a new Minecraft series dropping within the next week. The first episode, at least. Uther, I haven't been able to get a hold of you or whatever, but tomorrow at 11:45, if you're free, on the Lord of the Rings server, we're having a 1-year anniversary of the project, and it will be a build contest to see who makes the best cottage. So, if you want to get in on that, please do. It'll be a good time. I'll be live streaming it here, so yeah, it'll be nice to just have everybody on again, because it's very disappointing sometimes when I'm online and there's like maybe one other person in the city with me. So it's definitely coming along though. So I'd love to see everybody here. Cool. Let's see. So new Minecraft series, old Minecraft series. The old Minecraft series will continue. The Let's Build Nardu will continue at least the approximately similar pace to what it has been. I would also, if I can figure out how, I want to put up a poll on what we build next, because there are a couple different things we could do here. There are more towers to build, though, I mean, we just built one tower, so I'd kind of feel cheap just building another tower. There's the main dockyard. See, there's the arena, temples, stuff like that. Plenty of stuff to build still, and I would love to hear everybody's thoughts on what we should build next. Now, let's see. Beyond that, well, one thing that I am trying to do is I'm trying to get my hands on some bone, so like actual bone, about yay long, and I'm hoping to make an anthropology video testing bibevel bone rods, which are an archaeological phenomenon we find in these caches of tools. They're just bone rods about yay long, with either one or both edges kind of gently beveled, so they kind of make a long trapezoid. And the fact that we have no idea what they were used for kind of has led to a lot of really, really weird hypotheses. Did I make a video about this already? I might have. Where it's just like some people have pretty interesting hypotheses, like maybe it was used to help hold the spearhead. Okay, that makes enough sense. Fine. Other people are like, well, maybe they lashed them together and made it into a shaman walking stick. It's like, what? Beyond the fact that I'm pretty sure we only find a few of them at a time. What? So what I'm really hoping for is to get my hands on a lot of bone, make a bunch of bibevel bone rods, and just use them in different manners. So it'd be cool, it'd be interesting. I'd make a video out of it, and who knows? We'll see what that gets us. I did make a video about that, didn't I? I seem to. Well, I remember at least recording one. Oh yeah, that's when I was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did in fact make a brief video about them. So cool. Occupation date. I did hear that they pushed back, or there was a hypothesis that pushed back the occupation of North America, which is cool. Cool, yeah, send me the article. So, yeah, like I was saying, I don't want this channel just to be Minecraft and D&D stories, though I obviously enjoy both. A bit more anthropology, a bit more DAG would be really nice. I started recording a video of me making a shield, but it was a very, not theoretical, experimental design, and I didn't get it to work right, so I basically had to pitch 2 hours of footage, just because everything up until then kind of, well, it just doesn't work. Or at the very least, the way I did it doesn't work, and I have to figure out a new way to use it. And I haven't figured that out yet. It's really frustrating. So there's that. Let's see. I would definitely like to have something DAG related on here. And I'm kind of hesitant to just do the, okay, and this is how you step, and this is how you swing, because there's a lot of good YouTube videos about that already. Similarly for making any DAG thing. So it's kind of a difficult situation. I'll try and figure it out. I'll try and figure out something interesting and reasonably unique for, just a neat video that's somehow DAG related and isn't a carbon copy of a dozen others. DAG lore is actually one I was thinking about. Maybe, like, maybe not an encyclopedia, but, what's a good word for it? A list or what have you of many different units, where they're from, etc., etc. Here's their banner, what have you. Because that could actually be helpful if you're able to identify a unit. It's good. I don't know how I would set that up, whether it be alphabetical or geographical or what have you. Probably a little bit of both. Might start in the Iron Air region and move forward from there. It could work. Not a bad idea. So I may do that. That would be another video entirely, not a podcast. That way I can edit and put in text and picture and whatnot, because otherwise I'm just trying to hold up a picture and it does not look good. Does not look good at all. Oh, let's see. Okay, cool. We're at about the halfway point for most of my podcasts, so we're doing well thus far. I find it kind of funny. When I started this, I was just going to talk for like half an hour, and then I realized that I can talk for a lot longer about most of the subjects than just half an hour. Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and it's really frustrating. I'm sorry. Because I can only imagine that it's not nearly as interesting as me just talking as I normally do. Talked about some of the different mods. I know that much. Oh, one interesting mod that we're going to be playing with for the new series, and I don't mind spoiling this, is the Ice and Fire mod. Yeah, other major mods in the mod pack. Yeah, I think it was called the Ice and Fire mod, which surprisingly enough has nothing to do with Game of Thrones. I was actually kind of expecting that. No, it's a mod that Ashenra found that allows you to find and tame dragons and other mythical beasts. I love how Teru is a step ahead of me on that one. Yeah, so unfortunately, Archimedes ship mod doesn't go past 1.7.10, which I was kind of hoping to kind of work with, because one of the the title for our new series is A Couch to the Moon, as don't worry about it. But and I was going to make just a flying couch out of Archimedes ship blocks. But apparently we can't do that now, which is sad. And it's whatever. Ashenra will get to ride on a dragon, and it'll be worth it. So who knows? Maybe I'll get myself a nice hippogriff or griffin or something along those lines. Could be fun. Oh, really? An updated version under a different name, you say? The Mist mod actually does go up, I think, to 1.2. Or, excuse me, 1.12. I want to say, yeah, Mistcraft does go up to 12.2, and I'm glad you mentioned it, because we do have that in there. Da Vinci's vessels, really? They went from Archimedes' ship to Da Vinci's vessels. Okay, I'm just going to quickly make a note of that. Da Vinci's vessels, Minecraft. I can't believe that they just went from one philosopher to another. Okay. All right. Neat. Well, I mean, even if it is slightly different, I'll give it a look at least. I don't know. But we will be playing with the Mistcraft. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that because it's just I like Myst. I really, really enjoy the lore behind Myst. And like a lot of people don't know what Myst is anymore, which is kind of sad. Because it was a really good puzzle game back in the early 90s. Like the graphics were amazing for the time. Just flat out phenomenal. Game changing, literally. And the lore behind it, there was a 3-book series about Myst. And these are like solid novels. And I had, at one point, all 3 of them in one tome. And I really wish I knew what happened to that book because I really want to reread it because it's just really good. It's really well written. It's a beautiful world setting. And maybe at some point in the adventure, we will go to Denis, if possible, or make it. Whatever. Let's see. One of the mods that we have considered but haven't formally included yet is the mod which includes the Deep Dark. And I'm definitely considering that, though we might make a subsequent series going down, once we've gone to the stars, well, we go to the depths, and, we'll figure it out. I don't know how long the series will go on for. I am planning them to be slightly shorter episodes. I've looked at some tech mods, but I haven't decided any of them here. I might get, what are they? Giant reactors? Big reactors? Something reactor mod, which seems like it could be extremely helpful for going to space. But I haven't spent enough time looking at the tech side of things, and since we are changing game versions a few episodes in, and therefore changing up our mod pack, now is kind of when we're looking at all of this stuff. Like I said, the first few episodes have already been recorded, so I probably have a solid month of 1 video a week already set aside. Thermal expansion is the base tech mod. Okay, then I'll probably have to check that out. Thermal expansion. I have not played. Okay, I really need to specify Minecraft for that. There we go. Apparently, thermal expansion is also a thing in real life. I forget this sometimes. But let's see, where was it? Yeah, I haven't played a lot with kind of tech mods before. I've played a little bit of Thaumcraft. I've played, obviously, a lot of the Lord of the Rings. I've played a bit with Tinker's Construct, which is kind of tech. Yeah. Taylor, the idea is that we'll just be not quite starting over when we go to 1.12, but I'll basically be taking notes on everything we have in-game before we transfer over, and then we'll just make a new world for 1.12 and move on from there. Just cheat ourselves in everything that we already had, make our base look more or less similar Tinker's Construct is fun. I have honestly missed it. Playing the Lord of the Rings mod is great, but I really do enjoy just the variety of having so many mods. So I'm really looking forward to it. I am currently looking for a good ore conversion mod because the one that we do have currently in the pack is not updated to 1.12. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I think I had Ashenra looking for it earlier, but he works nights now, so he's passed the fuck out. I'm actually surprised he can sleep with me talking. Anyways, yeah. So I'm really excited about the series. What do I mean by ore conversion? Like when two mods add in tin ore, it doesn't always recognize that they're interchangeable. So need a ore converter mod, which will mean that like this tin is tin is tin is tin, or just can easily convert one type of tin to another. Yeah, it's really annoying, and but you know that's what happens when you have half a dozen mods that are all, I guess, yeah, or dictionatu. Is that a typo? Yeah, just send it to me on Facebook, and I'll take a look at it. Oh, we're up to 4. Oh, okay, so or dictionary, I assume. Yeah. Either way, we'll check it out, and yeah, it should be fun. I'm like I said, I'm just really looking forward to it. It's really exciting, and it's really fun to just play with another person also as part of it. Ooh, a bad mod interaction story. One time, and I haven't had a lot of these uh, issues before because I don't play a lot of modded Minecraft, or at least when I do, it's just one mod. I usually just play with the Lord of the Rings mod, and that's it. But it was a while ago now. I had Lord of the Rings mod, I had Tinker's Construct, and at least one other mod, which I want to say made quarries. I know that it included quarries, so you place down the quarry machine, you give it power, and it will mine out a chunk all the way down to bedrock. So I set one up in the Misty Mountains, of course, because why wouldn't I? I'm just going to make a giant hole all the way to the bottom of the world, right through, Goblin Town, because it's funny to me. Now the problem was that Buildcraft, yeah, that's right. So I take all the ore out of that, and then I put it into my smeltery, provided by Tinker's Construct. I pour out the metal, and then I try to. I think I was trying to make bronze for something, and it wouldn't work because just Tinker's Construct bronze is very different from Lord of the Rings bronze, or maybe it was silver even. I was trying to break down. I put all the silver into the smeltery, and then when I got it out, I couldn't turn it into coins for the Lord of the Rings. It's very frustrating. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong until I realized that this silver looks different from the rest of it. Oh, okay, thank you for the message, Terry. Cool. I will definitely check out that ore converter. Because yeah, and that's just with playing with like 2 or 3 mods, and we've got like 5 or 6 that we're playing with, at least 5 or 6 major ones. So it could get pretty messy pretty quick. Especially with just the variety. We're not going to include Lord of the Rings in the mod pack, which I'm kind of sad about, but it's okay. Mainly because it hasn't been updated to 1.12, though they are currently working, I think, on updating to 1.15. I might take you up on that, Tara, to help with compatibility. I'm actually really looking forward to them getting 50 to 100 mods. Good gods, man. My laptop would sputter at me and laugh in my face if I tried to play with 50 mods, let me tell you. Just oh, but that's just kind of where we're at, I guess. Here I am talking about how I didn't want this channel to devolve into D&D and Minecraft videos, and I've spent almost the whole time talking about Minecraft videos. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. It's already been a day. So, let's see here. But the trailer that I threw together for the series should pop up in about 20 minutes, like mentioned. Yeah, give me your top 10 that we haven't already talked about, Teru, and Ashenra and I will talk about them. I can speak. Let's see here. Yeah. So the first episode will go up sometime in the next week, and then there will be regular episodes. Like I mentioned, if we can get, I don't know, 10, 10 likes pretty regularly on a video, then maybe we'll go up to 2 episodes a week. If we get 20 likes a video, we might go up to 3. Journey map, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Just, I mean, it's really simple. Like, the more likes, the more comments, the more interactions we get, the more I can justify putting into it. At the moment, I don't have a lot of shit to do. I've got just enough to keep me busy with COVID and everything happening right now. But the more that you guys like and comment and, the more you guys just, interact, mess with the algorithm. If you comment, the algorithm is pleased, and that means that more people are likely to see the video. Like, if I posted a link to the video on Facebook, let's say, and half of the people I'm friends with on Facebook watched it, and a third of them liked it, I can imagine that we'd be monetized after a couple episodes, which would be shocking and amazing, let me tell you. I might have to change some things because holy shit. But if we could get $5 a month off of this, I would consider it a victory. And I'm not going to say that's my ultimate goal, because it's really not about getting monetized, because that's, I don't imagine ever making a living off of this, as much as fun and as interesting as that might be. Um, who knows, really? Mew, do you want to say hi? No, you're just gonna poke around the laptop. Okay, fine. But I would like more people to be able to see this, is what it's getting all coming down to. You know, here I am, we're making a thing, and I want to show off the thing, and if it brings some small semblance of joy to some small part of the many people I know, then hell yeah, cool. Honestly, yeah, that's what it is. Is that I want to create some content that will make somebody laugh, someone smile, and maybe pique some interest. Here you go. Indomie. Good girl. Okay. So yeah, if you have anything that you really want to see on this channel, especially, let me know. Send me a message, write a comment. I try to make my videos kind of interesting, especially for my friends. I solicited some advice from one of the couple people who like consistently watch my Minecraft videos. Like, hey, what would you like to see, or would this be interesting to see? And they're like, yeah, build it. And that made the last 3 episodes of my Minecraft series. Just like, do you think that building a tower would be cool? Yes. Okay, then we're gonna build a massive and really cool tower. I think it's really cool, at least. I'll let you skim through the video and make your own decision. But yeah, I think it's really nice. And I try to just do that. I enjoy soliciting advice from you all, just because, I mean, what might be interesting for me might not be as interesting to any of you. So, alright, I will try to include more anthropology. I promise. But, I mean, like I said earlier, anthropology is probably the most difficult thing that I've done on this channel, because it actually does require research. But hey, more anthropology, more anthropology. I can work with that. I think I of course closed that tab already, but I think I have 4 anthropology videos of varying quality up. Let's see here. Like, the only one that I would hesitantly recommend would probably be the latter half of them. I mean, the first one is literally just me talking very briefly about what a dart thrower is. Why can I not think of the term at the moment? Oh, that's frustrating. I'm going to remember what it's called in 20 minutes after this video. Anthro D&D setting cultures. Ooh. I'm just gonna write that down. Where's a pencil? Anthropology of D&D setting cultures. I feel like I've heard that one before, but I haven't done it proper yet. But that's not a bad idea, and I might go into something along those lines. I have to, I guess I'd have to try and divorce my normal D&D mindset from it and try and read up on these cultures from an anthropological perspective, which could be really cool, yeah. Um, it's not a bad idea. So I'm definitely going to look into that. I wonder if I should. It's still anthropology, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, we have some good ideas here. So, anthropology of D&D settings. The categorization. The grand list of DAG units, both of which are probably series in and of themselves. I could probably make a dozen videos each just from those two. And hey, I mean, that's cool. If I mean, I can definitely see them getting a lot of views and getting a lot of use, right? And they can actually be useful. And that's honestly one of the things that I really want is I want to produce videos that people will watch and learn from. Like these podcasts are fun, uh, and they're a good way for me to get down a bunch of thoughts into a medium that can be saved and rewatched. Um, like especially for all those DAG stories, I've been meaning to just put them down into a medium for a while now, but I could never I kept trying to write them and it just didn't feel correct. Yeah. Um, so I feel like it's an oral tradition, so it needs to be more or less orally saved. Um, yeah, unique content is one of the things that I enjoy putting out there and what I want to continue to put out. If people can learn from it, I like it. Whether that's actual learning or academic learning with a few of my anthropology videos, yes, please. Whether it's Minecraft learning, uh, just seeing some of the things on the Let's Build series and saying, you know what, I really like that architecture, and I think I'm just going to steal that design for my own build. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Nothing I've built is copyrighted. That's for damn sure. And it's an amalgamation of a lot of different YouTubers that I've watched. So cool. Anthropology of a D&D setting culture. Hell yeah. That could be really useful for setting a campaign in a specific area. I'll probably start with Forgotten Realms for that because it's got the most written about it. Um, because unfortunately, a lot of what I would consider true anthropology uh, isn't written about in a D&D book. Like, you'll get a good flavor, but not the in-depth nitty-gritty that a lot of good anthropology will have. But maybe in some of the better fleshed out areas of Forgotten Realms, areas that have been in books for, 40 years, 50 years? I could definitely see it, being possible. And that is a really cool idea, I gotta say. Um, so. But I want to keep making these podcasts also just because uh, they're kind of a fun way to get my thoughts out, maybe tell a story or two. Um, and they're good for interaction, as we can see. again, yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. Speculation is uh, definitely possible. Um, I'd probably want to do like a two part, or I mean not two part, but two sections of a video. One which is stuff that can be backed up with some cited source somewhere, which is bad for somebody with a lisp to say. And then like the second half will be like, based on this and these factors, you can reasonably expect the culture to be like thus. And it could be fun. It would be fun. I'd say it would be a good time. I might try to bring in a friend. We'll see. We'll try and figure that out. Tehru, as far as building the mod pack, how are you building the mod pack? Well, we found a bunch of mods which sound entertaining, so we downloaded them and shoved them into our mods folder for Minecraft. We're not trying to build like an official mod pack because that sounds like far more work than what we're trying to do. All the work we want to put in is for the videos themselves, and more accurately for the editing afterwards. So I'll be working on the editing a lot personally. Just to talk about this for a brief moment, I'm going to be doing my best to make these a step beyond even what my Let's Build Nardu Hall videos have been working up to. So if the Let's Build Nardu Hall are, the learning steps, and boy are they. I cannot watch the first couple episodes of that. And I've considered redoing them, but maybe. I might get sucked into gathering too much months. Hey, you know what? I'm willing to learn. That's fine. Yeah, I'm hoping to use this series as a both a culmination of all that I've learned up until now, as well as a way to expand and continue. I'm still using Windows Movie Maker for all my mods, so I kind of want to use a better version, but at the same time, I'm just kind of I don't want to start over, you know. But we'll see. If I can make them look even better than my newest videos now, then yeah, cool, even better. But we'll figure it out. Getting okay, cool. But that brings us to approximately the 1 hour mark. Yeah, I did get your message. So thank you all for joining me, especially Uther. It's good to see you. It's been a while. And of course, Teru, as always, I appreciate you. So until we meet again, dear friends, don't forget to check out the trailer. It's like 30 seconds, don't worry. That'll be dropping in 2 minutes. So, hell yeah. And then tomorrow, don't forget to tune in for our build-off. Contestants will need the newest version of the Lord of the Rings mod, which is version 36.4. So keep that in mind. Update your mod. I'm really excited for everything that the channel is growing into and is going to continue to grow. So, until we meet again, dear friends, Hantan Tulian, and farewell.